Well, back in 1983, I answered an ad in a newspaper, and the manager that I interviewed with wasn't really keen on having females as advisors. And I knew exactly who they were, I knew what disability insurance was, and I really understood why it was so important to have it, because my father had gone on disability at the age of 51. So as I was talking to the manager, I could relate to what happens to people, what happens to families when health issues affect them. So the manager actually hired me as an advisor, and that was just the beginning. I quickly became a broker and started dealing with a number of different carriers, started working in the business owner and professional market where there was a big need for disability insurance but little understanding. So it's been 36 years, and what it's evolved to now is a whole financial retirement estate planning company. It's about the client understanding where they are, what are the goals, what can we do to help them along the way, and ensure that they can reach retirement. And if a health issue comes along the way, or a death, or some other catastrophe, that they're still insulated from that from a financial point of view.
Disability insurance is really what we're very, very well known for. The first couple of claims that I ever had to walk through to gain an appreciation of the products that we offer and why we offer them, to listen to the struggles that people were going through, not just financially, but emotionally, right? Something's wrong with their health. These people have worked hard their whole lives. They're professionals. They've studied hard to get to where they are, and now something is wrong with their health such that they can't work. So to be able to walk in and say, luckily you've done all the planning you need to do to not have to worry about this loss of income and what that's going to mean to your family, that was really, really powerful for me.
That goal at the end of the day, the goal is to ensure that our clients have a plan in place that will protect them in the event of a disability, in the event of a death, or in the event that anything goes offside that they weren't anticipating. So it's very client focused, because at the end of the day, we do right by the client, and that kind of dictates everything that we do here.
I think relationship building is a really big part of the financial process. You don't want to be working with somebody that you don't like, especially when it's a long-term situation. You know, ideally you would work with the same financial advisor through your whole career. Building that relationship can be difficult in the beginning stages. It's mostly about trusting the person you're working with, and it goes beyond their competencies. So I often spend a lot of time, getting to know about my clients outside of their financial world, making sure that I know their kids' names and where they go to school and what their hobbies are, and just have a really big picture of what goes on in their life outside of the numbers that we're putting in front of them.
Working at Zavitz Insurance and Wealth is like its own family. Before I started working here, I was a client, and I've been able to see what that comfort level is in knowing that my family's protected if something were to happen to me, and that I'm protected if something were to happen to my spouse. Now coming in and being in the role of helping other families, it's responsibility and making sure that your financial future is properly protected.
I think we have the strongest customer service, just from what I hear in the industry, from clients and from other people. We do spend a lot of time with our clients, and we do a lot for our clients. So we always want to make sure that they get quick responses, that they are happy with the plan, and we're always bringing out new information to them too. If there's any changes within the industry, we let them know right away, so that if they want to make changes or if they want to implement some new things happening in the industry, then we can be proactive about it.
One of the reasons I joined Zavitz was to have such great leadership and mentorship, being able to see what they can do, how successful they've been, how they got here. Everyone's very supportive, everyone works very much like a unit, and we're always there to help each other.
After 36 years in the business, I am astounded as to the number of claims we get. And this is where people really need us. We're there in the planning stage, we're there in the implementation stage, and we're there if there is a claim.
We deliver. You can talk a big talk, but you have to be able to walk the big walk with it. Time and time again, that's the one thing that our clients have constantly said differentiates us from anyone else, is that we do what we say we're going to do, we do it in a timely fashion, we dot all our I's, we cross all our T's. We know what we're talking about, we don't recommend things that they don't actually need. And then we come back every single year to make sure we're evaluating if they've got the right stuff in place.